Hey everybody out there in YouTube land, it's George from the Elvis Vinyl Guy channel, and today I'm doing a video for my buddy Bobby Zee, and also just going to show my minute Japanese collection and a few promos that I've picked up, and just some other stuff. Bobby Zee posted a video the other day. It was a thread. What is the one song that when it comes on you feel like jumping out of the car? Whatever. There's probably a lot of songs that are like that. Bon Jovi's "You Give Love a Bad Name." I mean, I was in junior high when that song came out, and they played that like every hour on the hour. So yeah, not a big fan of that song anymore, but love the album "Slippery When Wet." I love all their stuff really, but that song just really irritates me. But probably the one that I'd really pick, though, is the main one, if it's played all the time, actually is an Elvis song. It'd be "Love Me Tender." I just can't stand that song. It's like a funeral march. I know I've said that before, harping on my same words, beating a dead horse, but yeah, I can't stand that. It's just god-awful. It's slow. It's annoying. I know people are like, "Oh, you're an Elvis fan. You don't like Love Me Tender?" No, I don't like Love Me Tender. I don't like a lot of the things he did in the 50s, mainly because radio stations stay on that. If an oldie station plays Elvis, it's going to be Jailhouse Rock, Heartbreak Hotel, Hound Dog, the standards from the 50s, and geez, play 'em to death. Every once in a while they'll play, In the Ghetto or Suspicious Minds, or even maybe Burning Love, but not as much as the 50s stuff. And I prefer his 60s and 70s over anything. But so that kind of touched on that subject. It's a thread that he tried to start, and I was all about it, but I had to give myself time to have a day where I could shoot a video. So there's that. Now I'm going to get on with the stuff. Now, Bobby Zee, this is all for you, baby. Oh, I do have a question. I know that you're an independent, but how does the medical work? I mean, do you still get health insurance through the VC, or did you have to go out on your own to get health insurance? I mean, I don't know how that works. Is like, do all your vinyl community benefits go away? I don't know. I mean, I wish the best for you, baby. But, I'm always going to be here for you. I'll always watch your videos. I mean, it's really silly, really. This whole last week in the VC has been kind of, I'm not going to say any more than that, but it's just been kind of silly. But, hey, Rodney King said it best. No, he didn't. But anyway, back onto it. All right, so got a question for you, Bobby. First thing I'm going to show is a CD. Now, I got this at one of my local record stores. The sound quality is exceptional. Now, this is Elvis's Gold Records Volume 1. The actual Japanese pressing of this is highly sought after. However, this isn't the Japanese pressing. I just don't know what it is, because BMG Pacific Ltd. Unauthorized public performance, broadcasting, and copying of this compact disc prohibited. 1991 BMG Pacific Ltd. It's got RCA on, but it's got this cover on the front, and then when you open it up, it's got what the original cover looked like with, I don't know if that's Korean, Japanese, Chinese writing. Forgive me, apparently I'm not cultural enough, but it doesn't say anything on the CD other than BMG Pacific Ltd. There's no on the disc itself, it says Pan Asia ND 81707. So If you can help me out with that, that'd be awesome. I just don't know what this is, what kind of pressing it is. Is it like Korean or something? But when you open it up, it's kind of like a Japanese pressing because this is the booklet, and then folded up inside is the lyric sheet on pink paper. It has the song titles with Japanese writing, and then it's got the words. See, there's the song titles. Then here's the song titles with all the words. So I thought it was pretty cool. I mean, I only got it for like $3 or $4, and it's in great condition. I need to take some sticker residue off the case. But other than that, it's really good. Yeah, just let me know. I don't. There's a KB underneath the BMG Pacific Ltd, and then it says KB amongst all the writing there. So I don't know. Maybe you can tell me. So there's that, and this is a Japanese compact Grand Prix series stereo of Elvis on Stage. It's a 7-inch. Beautiful artwork. It's like an EP, an extended play, and it's a gatefold. So the gatefold opens up. It's an SRA 95 is the catalog number. The gatefold opens up with lyric content, and it came with these rice paper sleeves that side 2, side 1. I'd wanted one of these for a long time, and it sounds just extraordinary. I believe that's all it has. There's nothing else in here. Like I said, the lyrics are on the... There's no booklet or, insert or anything. Manufactured by Victor Company of Japan Ltd, Yokohama, Japan, from Master Recordings of RCA Records. Yeah, so it's pretty cool. It's got You Don't Have to Say You Love Me, Sweet Caroline, I Just Can't Help Believin', and on side 2 it has You've Lost That Lovin' Feelin' and Poke Salad Annie. So... looks like it was 700 yen. Ew. I guess. Yeah, I was pretty excited to get that. Now, I've got some pretty cool stuff to show you. I mean, Bobby, don't get excited, though. It's not as delicious as your Japanese collection, obviously. And, like, 128th of your collection. Now, not all these are Japanese. Some of these are promos. Now, as anybody knows that's been following my channel, I'm a big K-tel collector. In fact, I've got about a 300-piece K-tel collection right there. This really isn't a promo, but it's a limited collector's edition, and I've never seen one like this. Flashback Greats of the 60s. And it's got an inner sleeve. And it's on the K-tel International label. And it is from 1972, my birth year. Like side 1, for instance, has Incense and Peppermints by Strawberry Alarm Clock, 1, 2, 3 by Lynn Berry, When Julie Comes Around by the Cufflinks, Happy Together by the Turtles, I Will Follow Him, Little Peggy March, The Rain, The Park, and Other Things by the Cowsills, Rescue Me by Fontella Bass, and Hang On Sloopy by Ramsey Lewis Trio. And on side 2 is a really cool side. It's Different Drum by Stone Ponies, which is Linda Ronstadt. Breaking Up is Hard to Do by Neil Sedaka. World Without Love, Peter and Gordon. She's a Fool by Leslie Gore. Remember Walking in the Sand by the Shangri-Las. Surfer Girl by the Beach Boys. And Girl Watcher by the Occasions. So yeah, it's not a promo, but it is a limited edition. And I've never seen another K-tel album come in this die-cut 12-inch single type kind of cover. So I thought it was really cool. Now this isn't a promo or anything. This is just a new pickup I got. And I will have to say I'm very disappointed in the sound quality. But to my knowledge, it's the only time it's been on vinyl. Reissued on 180 gram vinyl. I don't know if was Get a Grip ever issued in the 90s. I don't know. But it's not a gatefold. It's just 2 records slid into one sleeve. And it's cool to have, but it's not the greatest sound quality. This was a really cool find. I got this for less than $10, and it's an original first pressing. Beck's Mellow Gold. And this is on the original label, Bong Load Custom Records. After this pressing, it was picked up by his record label and put on that label, which escapes my mind right now. I mean, it's got some paper scuffs on it, but it plays great, sounds fine, there's no skips. And literally, they really undergraded this and sold it cheap. They even said it was warped, and I put it on I couldn't see that it was warped at the record store, but even if it was, I was just going to get it since it was on Bong Load Records. And even when I got it home and put it on the turntable, neither side plays warped at all, so I don't know where they saw that it was warped, but there's no splits on the cover. You know, some corner dings, but it's still pretty solid. For a first pressing for less than $10, can't beat that. Now this is a promo. It's not a white label promo, but it's AC/DC Who Made Who, which is also the Maximum Overdrive soundtrack. It does have a cutout right there, and it is gold stamped up across the top. So it's still a version of a promo, you know, lent for promotional use only, any sale, blah blah blah. Is prohibited. But it's from 1986. Who Made Who. I thought that was cool. This is really cool too. I'm a big fan of Roberta Flack's, and this is my favorite Roberta Flack album called Chapter 2. This has the Reverend Lee, which if you've never heard that, it's really amazing. Let It Be Me, and her covers of Until It's Time for You to Go and The Impossible Dream. This whole album is amazing. Just Like a Woman is a great song. It's by Bob Dylan. She does that. Great tune. I believe this is from 1970. So you got your promotional copy not for sale sticker on there. And then to top it all off, this one is a white label promo. Now this actually came from my uncle's collection. It's in really good shape. I have another copy of this, which was my copy that I had purchased. And then I found this in his collection. So it is on Atlantic. Sample copy not for sale, right underneath the stereo. So yeah, nice little white label promo there. Alright, pretty much everything from here on out is just going to be my Japanese collection of LPs. I've got other 45s, country and western stuff, country western LPs that I don't have for this video, just because they're put away. Well, they're just put in my shelves, but I just didn't dig them out because they're old originals though. They're actually really cool, and I'll probably do another video on that. I've got original Hank Williams Sr. stuff that was released through Japan on the yellow MGM label, originals from the 50s. And you can tell that they're from when he was probably still alive. I don't know, but I really looked into a cool collection one time and got those. So we'll start off with John Lennon, rock and roll music. Or is it just rock and roll? Yep, rock and roll. Sorry. With the Obi strip, though. This is complete with lyric sheet insert. This is the lyric sheet insert. The other one was just a regular insert for this album. Now, Bobby, don't get excited. These aren't as delicious as yours. None of these are white label promo. But this is just immaculate on the Apple label. And it sounds just amazing. Just so I would have more to show too, I did put in some stuff like this that's not Japanese, but a Half Speed Master of The Stranger by Billy Joel, which I love. Finally got a good pressing of this. You've all seen that. This is the one I really wanted. This is an original pressing of Michael Jackson's Thriller, Japanese with the Obi strip, gatefold. This is beautiful. This comes with the poster. This is how it came. The Obi says Michael Jackson Thriller, which I think is just awesome. And like I said, it comes with the lyric sheet and a poster. So you got your lyric sheet. Then you got your poster. Actually, I don't think it's a... Is it a poster or a book? Oh, it's a book, yeah. For some reason I thought it was a poster. Maybe it's got a poster in it. But you open it up and you got this. Little catalog there of his records. And here's the original inner sleeve, the US with the Michael Jackson drawings. Oh yeah, okay, there it is. There's lyric sheet, just like the other one that comes in it. And then the back page is a poster. You got this. And then on the other side, you have this. I don't take this stuff out, so I'd forgotten what all was in there. I just take the, vinyl out and play it. I try not to damage the Obies or anything, so I don't take it apart every time. I don't show a lot of people this stuff. I don't want to take it out of its package, but then I showed this in another video, the Doors debut. This is a reissue on the Butterfly label, though, from the, I think, 76. Still sounds amazing. This is number 12 in the flag issue of the Beatles Japanese releases. This is Abbey Road. This is number 10, the White Album. Just absolutely stunning. And it comes with everything. I don't really want to take this out, though. This is this is numbered 384,645. What's really cool is I had to keep this. The seller wrote me a receipt, and I just thought that was really cool to have. So, you know, I spent 2,000 yen on this. Whoa. Then number 9 in the series is Sgt. Pepper's. And it comes with all the original inserts too. It's on Apple, obviously. That's unique, but it's really cool to have. They're really just beautiful copies. I want to get all of them. Now, this isn't a Japanese either. This is a MoFi. And this is the Magical Mystery Tour. Mobile Fidelity pressing. It's in a real thick, like 6. It's got some slight wear to it, but it's still really nice shape. It is complete. To my knowledge, it has this in it. And then the original MoFi inner sleeve. Of course, this opens up. Oh, yeah. Beatles Magical Mystery Tour. And then when you open up the cardboard sleeve, inside is Certificate of Limited Warranty by Mobile Fidelity Sound Lab. And then the survey sheet is in there. Not one I listen to a lot. Not a big fan of the Magical Mystery Tour, but I'm trying to collect Mobile Fidelity Sound Lab recordings. It's just right now I'm trying to get the older ones. And out in the wild, you just don't see them a lot. I'm trying not to buy off of Discogs or eBay. I don't do anything on eBay anymore, but I couldn't pass this up. I got it for a good price, and I know it's not mint, but it plays beautifully. There's no background noise. Now back to Japanese pressings. I'm a big Ronnie McDowell fan, and in 1979, John Carpenter of Halloween fame did a made-for-TV Elvis movie with Kurt Russell called Elvis the Movie, and in Japan it's called The Singer. And it's got a 7 Seas logo here, Bobby. 7 Seas. I don't know. It's an FML 122, but it's just amazing. And Tanya Tucker's TNT Japanese pressing. Now this is on MCA Records, the old Rainbow MCA that usually sounds like crap, but this Japanese pressing, it sounds so much better. This pressing in the US probably just sounds like junk. That Rainbow MCA label, I've never owned a record that I said, wow, that's just really good sound quality, because it just doesn't happen. But on this one, it does sound really good. There you go, Bobby. You got a really good photo there. And it's just your standard Japanese lyric sheet. Oh man, this is why I don't take these things apart, because they're so hard to get back together, especially when you're shooting a video. One of my favorite country albums, one of the first albums I ever had, was Kenny Rogers' Greatest Hits. And the Japanese did not disappoint on this one. It sounds absolutely amazing. The U.S. pressing of this, like the beginning of The Gambler, it's real low and you have to turn it up pretty high to get any good sound quality out of it. This one you don't have to do that with, and it just sounds amazing. This is a great album too. This is REO Speedwagon, High Fidelity. Of course, this has got Keep On Loving You, Don't Let Him Go, Take It On the Run. I used to have this record player. Not that exact one, obviously, but that exact model. And it sounded really good, too, once I got some of the tubes replaced in it. But this is a great record. Now, I'm going to save this one for last because it is my holy grail of Japanese pressings. For me, Bobby, for me. I mean, it's no Piper at the Gates of Dawn or anything, but to me it is. This is Elvis in person at the International Hotel, Las Vegas, Nevada. Original pressing, Japanese. I don't think there's anything. I mean, it's got its lyric sheet and stuff, but I don't think there's pictures or anything in there, poster or nothing. Now, this is really cool. This is from the '60s. This is the sound quality still sucks, even for Japan. When they went stereo on these original Elvis mono hits from the '50s, there was electronically reprocessed stereo, and it sucks ass. Now, the Japanese version sounds better, but it's still electronically reprocessed stereo, and it still sucks ass. But it's better than the U.S. pressing by far. Now, this one's a little different. There's no obi. Now, in the '50s, Bobby, would they have had obies? Because I got this collection off of a guy with 100+ Japanese pressings in it. Some of them I've sold, others I've kept, but none of them had obies. And they were all from the '50s. So, would they have had an obi then? I don't know. If you can help me out, that would be cool. And then it's got this really cool RCA rice paper inner sleeve with Japanese writing on it that I've never seen, which is really, really awesome to have. And the vinyl on this thing is just exquisite. And it's original from the '50s. Now, I'm sure, well, not from the '50s, but the early '60s. I'm sure this was probably from '64. At least that's when the U.S. did it, was in '63 or '64. I don't know when Japan did it. But they used the black Victor label on this that was also present in the Elvis '50s pressings, just slightly different. So I know this is from the '60s. It just doesn't say back here. And the catalog number on this is SHP 5067. and it's electronically reprocessed stereo, and it sounds like goo goo gaga. Now for the holy grail of my Japanese pressings. Anybody else that follows me, oh, by the way, this is my Matchbox 20 shirt I got at their concert, which was great, by the way. Anyway, anybody that follows my channel knows that I'm a big Elvis fan, obviously, but in saying that, I love Elvis. That's the way it is. It's my favorite album, my favorite time period in his career, period. And I found this. It's a box. It doesn't have an obi, but it has this on the back, so I don't know if it was supposed to have an obi or not. I can't find any others where they do have obis, so I don't know. It's a golden disc, SX-201. This is Elvis Volume 1, and you can still read it on the side. It's stereo. It's just beautiful. SX-201. It's got this like thumb hole there, which is weird, but so you open it up and it's still attached. The seller put it in this, I'm guessing, because inside here is also this rice paper sleeve. Which looks just like the one from the Grand Prix 7-inch EP that I showed you. And then inside you have a book and then a piece of styrofoam. I guess is what they use just for filler. Now the book, on the back, it shows this as being the very first one they ever did. These are all golden disc. I don't know if they're boxes like that one was, but here's the SX-201. They are all SX, so I'm taking that they're boxes like that one. They did 4 of them on Elvis, but then they went and did, Feliciano, the Guess Who, Belafonte, John Wayne, I guess movie soundtracks, South Pacific, stuff like that. But this is the front of the book. When it opens up, it's got a Japanese lyric sheet, and then this picture. And then here's where it's coming apart. It's ripped at the bottom, but still. But you got these, that, and entwined is all the Japanese lyrics. So yeah, I bought this. I didn't see how it looked on the inside. I just saw the box, and it was very cheap. It's the last thing I purchased on eBay, and I just could not let that go. And it was in decent shape. I mean, that the booklet is tore or coming apart, but what do you do? It's from 1970. 71, so what do you do? The box is split right here. There's a little split there, but I keep it in the bag and it stays all nice and neat. I have a plain copy of a Japanese press of Elvis, That's the Way It Is. It's in my other, it's in my rack. I'm not going to get it out, but I've got it. So yeah, that is it. That is everything I have, besides like a few country pieces that are really nice, but I just didn't pull them out for this video. It's already 34 minutes long. Jeez Louise. Sorry guys for the long video. Bobby, I hope you enjoyed it. Everybody else, I hope you enjoyed it. I'm at 257 subs right now, so I'm very stoked about that. I'm off on Friday and Saturday, but I'm going to be doing a funeral thing, I believe. So me and the kids will do our contest video for probably 260 subs by next week. So I'll see you there for that. Stay good, VC, and you independents out there. Stay good.